At the Global Sustainability Institute, we research sustainability, which means a lot of different things to lots of different peoples. But what we focus on is global resource trends and issues around climate change, so long-term trends and how it impacts people's everyday lives. On the behaviour side, we look at how people respond to these big challenges and what they do to change their everyday practice, so what supports them in those sorts of transitions, so whether that's technology, policy, community support, what other sorts of things make people behave in a different way, so looking at energy or water behaviours. On the big resources side, we're looking at these big global trends and what that means for financial risk and political risk, as well as understanding that sort of general trend in economic development over the future. We've got a large donation from actually a former alum of the university, Peter Dorr, through the Dorr Charitable Trust, to do this 5-year project around resource risk and what it means for political stability and financial stability. The project's called the Global Resource Observatory. What we're trying to do is build a model of the world and how it works and how people trade different commodities, particularly around food, energy, fuel, and water, and the water risk around particular countries or particular regions and what that means for food availability. So we're trying to understand whether you can predict civil unrest, whether you can predict how people respond to food price increases, what does an energy price rise mean for a global economy or a national economy. In the future, we're hoping to influence more around the regulation and the way business operates, because we're looking more at systemic risk in finance and government. So we're hoping that governments will get better at thinking long term, looking at the strategies around resource risk, around food risk, food security, energy security. And for the insurance sector in particular, getting better at their planning and their long-term planning and some of the financial regulation that comes in to look at their systemic risk. So Anglia Ruskin gives us the flexibility we need to do sustainability research, because we're able to build within the Global Sustainability Institute an interdisciplinary team, but importantly we've set up the institute so it's a cross-university institute. So we also work with the business school, with psychology, with engineering and with a range of different departments to try and bring the expertise that we have from across the board into some of the research that we're doing.